After so many years of being lost in that wilderness of feeling there was no way out and I was simply going to die in this addiction. Everything you're trying to find to save you can't do it. And you're just in this vast emptiness. My parents had me when they were really young, and to support his family, my dad decided to join the military, and that was hard on me. It meant moving around a lot. By the time I was 12, I was smoking weed. Shortly after that, it was cocaine, LSD, mushrooms, pretty much anything I could get my hands on. And then I found methamphetamines, and I thought I had found everything that I was looking for, but it slowly took everything away from me. 2 months after I graduated college, I was arrested with 5 ounces of methamphetamine, 38 pills of ecstasy, and a loaded .380 handgun, and I was on my way to prison for 5 years. I remember my first visit when my mom and dad came to see me. And when my mom walked into that visiting room and I saw her just shaking with my dad's arms around her, trying to walk her up to see me, I felt like the lowest thing on this planet. To know that I had done that to my mom, that's when it really hit me that meth had stolen everything from me. I didn't grow up wanting to be a drug dealer or an addict. I grew up wanting to be a doctor, and I thought my whole life was gone when I heard that cell door slam. But I did my time. I got out and things were going well for the most part. But then in 2008, the economy fell apart and I was looking at losing everything. And I turned back to the thing that I thought loved me. I ran back to meth. And the next 3 years of my life were filled with homelessness, being suicidal. 2012, I don't even remember sending the text message, but it simply said, "Mom, I can't do this anymore. I'm ready to go home and be with Jesus." And I would get my prayers answered, just not in the way that I thought I would. It came in the form of handcuffs again. And I was sitting in jail and looking at going back to prison. I walked into that courtroom and there was my mom smiling at me. And I had barely spoken to her outside of that text message and a couple of phone calls begging for help from jail. But nonetheless, she showed up still to support me. The judge had been speaking to her and he called us both in front of him and he told me the story of his daughter who had died in his arms of a heroin overdose about a year before. And he had every right to hate people like me. I'm part of the problem. I mean, he should have sent me away for a long time, but he didn't. He looked at me with compassion. He said, "Young man, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna let you go to Teen Challenge. Don't you make your mother cry the way my daughter did to me." And those words stuck with me. And I got my chance and I walked through the doors of Teen Challenge, and for the first time in my life, I felt I had hope. I walked in the doors with nothing but a raggedy t-shirt and a torn up pair of sweatpants, and by the end of the day, my closet had everything I could need. I had guys stopping by my room saying, "Hey brother, welcome to Teen Challenge. Can we pray with you?" I got to start working on all the issues behind my addiction. My need to work on integrity and humility, and Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge offers everything from mental health help to one-on-one counselors to being able to sit down and discuss things with your chaplain to digging into all the different contracts we have that deal with grief and loss and forgiveness and humility and integrity. And it was in that I finally began to figure out who I was, that I was a child of God. I graduated the program. I went through the TCLI Leadership Institute. It was so nice to be able to leave the program and know that my care didn't end there, that we have alumni events and weekly things that you can come back to and be a part of. And if you're struggling, there's a network that you can reach out to and be able to say, you know, I need help. I got a job where I was working down at the new Rochester Center, and I'm now celebrating 7.5 years of sobriety. And my beautiful wife and I just got to celebrate 3 years of marriage. You know, this program saved her life too. She now has 6 years sober herself. Years and years of addiction in our family is going to end with us.
Every day, we're pulling men and women out of the wasteland of addiction and putting them on a path to recovery. people like Matt come to Teen Challenge where we're able to put them on the path of life, following faith and also doing the hard work of dealing with the issues inside of them. And then there's family restoration. Family restoration based on love and grace. You are literally walking with us hand in hand to that wasteland to helping people get on the path of true life. Thank you. You are making a huge difference in people's lives, and we couldn't do this without you.
The people that support Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge mean everything to me and to us. This program wouldn't exist without them, and this program saved my life. Thinking about how blessed I am, I'm thinking I've lived more in this last 7.5 years than the whole 32 years of my life before that combined. I wake up every day wanting to go and help people and getting to see miracles happen every day like the miracle that happened to me.
We were made for all of this. You alone, my confidence. Ready for it all. This is who we are, and this is where it starts.